Hi ladies, we're doing a banded Pilates workout today. Starting in a standing position, place your band just above your knees, sitting with both knees bent back into the hips and extending that leg right back against the resistance of the band for 10 reps. Going to the other side and extending that leg back, really pushing through the back of the leg, the hamstring, and you'll be feeling that particularly in your glutes. Sitting in the supporting knee and pushing your tail back. Keep working through to the last 10th rep. Have both feet facing forward, sitting down in the hips in a little ski position, and drive that knee out against the band. Keep the hips level. Aim to keep those hips as square to the front and as level as possible. Stay as low as you can. Stretching the supporting leg from a squat, and as you stand up, float the leg to the side and resist the band. So really stretching through both knees and pushing out against that band. And 10 on the other side. Nice soft knees when bending down into the squat, sinking the hips backwards, and then standing tall, stretching through both knees, and again pushing out to the side against the resistance of the band. Just 10 reps. You'll be feeling it. So we're going down onto the mat now. Come down safely using hands and knees. Place the band over the knees again and take your time to roll down through your spine. Place the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop towards the walls. Still pushing the thighs against the band, we're going into a Frogger hip extension. Really squeezing into the glutes, trying to zip up the hamstring and the glute together. Tightening through the midsection, always lift the pelvic floor. We're looking at 20 repetitions. Get your hips as high as you can. Aim to get the bra strap off the mat. Keep pushing the knees out against the band. We've got external rotation happening in the hip and maximal glute activation. You should really be feeling it by now. I'm going into a hip extension. So placing the soles of the feet on the mat, hips go straight up, and then push the knees and resist outwards against the band. We're looking for 20 reps. Do your best, keep working through. Nice. Hug the knees in towards the chest and feel the low back lengthening. Take it nice and easy with this one. Little knee hugs, about 10 movements will do the job. Stretching the legs and toes up towards the ceiling. We are going to lower the band a little bit more over the mid-thigh and try to turn the toes out as you move the legs towards the walls, resisting again against the band. Trying to keep the toes turned out slightly, 10 reps. Placing the feet back on the mat, hands on your thighs, tuck your chin to your chest, and we're doing a half roll up or a half sit up. So you're keeping your low back on the mat and exhale as you tuck your chin to your chest, rolling up and reaching your hands up towards your knees. We're looking at 10 reps. Well done. Okay. So now we're going to drop the knees to the side, going into a clam series here. Get your setup right. You're on the right elbow. The supporting elbow is directly under the right shoulder. Press your palm into the floor and your knees should be in line with your supporting fingertips and your heels in line with your spine. Keep hips perfectly still and the toes together, and we're taking the top knee up towards the roof and feel the squeezing in the side of the hip. So we're looking at 10 movements. Now we keep the knees facing forward and separate the feet. So same abduction movement. This will make the leg a little heavier when you separate the feet. We're looking for 10 reps. Try and lift up away from the floor a little bit through your waist. Keep your waist engaged. And now we're extending backwards and resisting again against the band. 10 reps should do the job. Really try and stretch through the back of that knee. Keep the knee high in the starting position. Most definitely be feeling this. And we're going to repeat on the other side. You're doing a great job here. So take your time. Over you go, onto the left elbow. Press the palm into the floor. Make sure the knees are in line with the fingertips. And we're working into 10 clams, beginner's level, keeping the feet together. Looking straight forward, the hips remain still. It's just the leg, just the femur moving and resisting against that band. So 10 reps, we're going into the intermediate level exercise. Keep the knee facing forward, not towards the roof. And now we're going to separate the knee and extend the leg behind us, still resisting against the band. We're transferring the load to a little bit in the back of the glutes and the hamstrings, not so much in the side of the hip. 10 reps to finish, and you will most definitely be feeling this. And well done. So starting in a seated position, palms up, rolling down through the spine, and then sitting back up again. So we're doing a partial roll down. Tuck the chin and then look straight forward. See if you can get your low back to start connecting with the mat. Take your time, keep scooping through the tummy, drawing the belly in and curving that spine like a C shape, like a capital C shape. As you feel your low back starting to warm up, see if you can increase the range of movement. You can hold onto your legs a little if it helps, but most definitely keep your core engaged, and you should feel a slight bracing through the abdominals. Lots of pelvic tilting going on. We're going into a full roll up. Exhale to bring the arms over the head. We're floating them up, sitting tall, dropping the chin, and feeling that through the low back and hamstrings, rolling up through the spine, hands up, and roll all the way down again onto the mat. Float the arms over the head, and let's float them back. Tuck the chin, rolling up, sitting tall, drop the chin, stretch the low back, rolling back up through the spine, and now rolling our spine through the mat. We're looking for 10 roll-ups. Each time you go through that range of movement, you should be aiming to feel a little more mobility and a little more range of movement and a little more ease of movement through your spine, and starting to feel some lengthening through the low back and the hamstrings. Most definitely feeling how much your abdominal muscles are working to help you roll up smoothly and with some control as you lower back down through the spine. And well done. And we are going into some stretching now. Drop the chin to complete the last rep, sitting tall and sliding the arm through the middle of the feet and sitting tall. Rotate the other arm away from the body, opening the chest towards the wall and sitting up tall. We're looking for 10 thoracic rotations with a nice hamstring stretch. And sitting tall. Let's open the palm of the hand facing towards the wall, and let's feel that big stretch down between the feet. At the same time, and exhale, try and sit in that stretch for a second or two, and then returning to an upright position. Great work. Well done. We're going to drop the chin in a moment and just really stay in a nice hamstring stretch to finish our workout for the day. Great.